Welcome to the AGORACOM.com CEO interviews, where we feature great undiscovered small cap companies to the small cap investment community.
Welcome to today's show, everyone. I'm Al O'Grady, and with us today is the president and CEO of Arianne Resources, Mr. Bernard Lapointe. Arianne Resources is a Canadian mining exploration company with a primary mission to explore, find, and develop gold deposits in Canada and Mexico. The company has been putting its money where its mouth is by spending over $3.5 million in exploration for 2006 and 2007, and also spent another $3 million on exploration in 2008. Arianne Resources trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol DAR, as in David Allen Roberts. Mr. Lapointe, let's jump right into our first question here. You just released an NI 43-101 resource estimates not long ago, the date of today's recording, Monday, March 30th. I believe this happened just last week, and this is concerning the Lapointe project located in Quebec. Bernard, walk us through the numbers. What does it all mean?
Yes, the number, and they are a great number. Okay, we have there 300 million ton of rock containing 6.2% of P2O5, I mean phosphorus, and also 7.8% of titanium. So what we want to sell there, it's apatite concentrate. So this kind of concentrate will grade roughly 40% of phosphorus, and the recovery of this concentrate will be around 90%. So we will produce, or we can produce, a very high quality of phosphorus concentrate.
Okay, phosphorus, a difficult word in any language, Bernard. It is.
Yes, you're right.
Bernard, take us through this one step further. What's the current market value of the phosphate and or the titanium, and really, what's the value of this deposit?
Okay, for the first step, we will neglect the titanium project because the price for the TiO2 is not so high, maybe around $100 a ton. But for the phosphate, what we saw in the last 2 years, we saw a dramatic increase in the price of the phosphate concentrate. I mean, by the end of 2007, this price was roughly around $50 a ton, and increased to $550 a ton in the mid-288. So, of course, now the price is a little bit lower. The last trade for the phosphorus concentrate was around $200 a ton. So there is a slowdown in the price, but the price still quite high in this crisis, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so going forward, what are your intentions for the property?
Okay, our main intention is of course, a straightforward sale to a producer. What I tell you, we talk now with many of these guys, but you know, this deposit is only known since 5 days, because before to get the resource calculation, we cannot talk about the deposit because it was not 43-101 resource.
Right.
So what we want to do is talk about this deposit, and our main goal is to sell the deposit. But, of course, we are a junior company, and we will make some more drilling and more exploration, because our short-term target is to double these resources, and I think we can double these resources.
Okay, so obviously it sounds like you've got some exploration work on your agenda. Is there a possibility of doing a joint venture with someone in the near future?
Maybe, but I think we don't need to make a joint venture with a small junior, and usually the big player, I mean the big fertilizer player, do not want to make a joint venture. They just want to buy the deposit.
Right.
So our short-term target is just to raise money, but I must tell you, we have enough money to do this more drilling and do this exploration. So for the next summer, we will drill, because most of these deposits are open at deep. So we know that we can drill further deep, and also we have many more targets. So I am probably optimistic, but I am realistic too. We can double these resources.
Okay, you touched on a very key point, financing. Obviously, you have enough working capital to move your agenda forward. Isn't that really the case?
Yes. We have roughly $1.5 million in cash, so we have enough money to make drilling and also to start a pre-feasibility study, because we just want to know the exact number. So when we will talk with a big player, we will know all the story.
Very good. Moving on. Bernard, what caught my attention reading the press release was the fact that the estimate is for only 3 zones on the property. How many additional potential zones have you identified, and are we really only seeing the tip of the iceberg so far?
Yes, we probably is that, but it's very hard to tell you. Of course, the part of the property where the drilling was done is maybe only 5% of the property. But I cannot tell you if we drill anywhere we will have a deposit. But we have at least 4 or 5 other targets that we want to drill shortly in the next summer. And after we made this short drilling, we will make a deeper drilling. And so we can increase the known deposit, and I am pretty sure that we can find 2 or 3 other deposits, a same kind of deposit.
Right. Okay, Bernard, let's take a step back. Someone that might be coming to the website for the first time, might be looking at your company for the first time. Give us some background information about the Lac-Apol project. Tell us more about this in general terms.
Okay, the Lac-Apol is an old project for us. It's maybe a 10 years old project, and we are very happy to see that sometime a very old project can drive a company. But for our company, we have also many good gold deposit, not gold deposit, but gold property in James Bay area, and we have also some good gold and silver property. I mean, two property in Mexico. So I think our company must increase probably a little bit in the next week, because what we will do is talk about the deposit, and what we see now about our stock is many big fund. I mean, big mining specialized fund seems to go out of the stock because it's there is many liquidity, many transaction, and all the new shareholder I need enter the stock for the phosphorus. So these guys are willing to wait with us, and I'm sure in the next month the price should increase because the deposit is there, the phosphorus is there.
Right. Okay. You had mentioned in passing, and I also mentioned in my introduction, you have some interest in Mexico. You have a number of projects in Quebec. Are you going to be just focusing your efforts in the immediate term just on the Lac-Apol project, or are you also working on your other projects as well?
Okay, I think for the James Bay area, what we want to do is find a partner, and we are talking with some partner, junior or also major, to maybe help us in the James Bay area. And for Mexican property, what we want to do is to put a new company, Oro Plata, in the stock exchange. So last year we worked about that, but when we published our prospectus, it was a financial crisis, so our plan was shortcut.
Right.
So in the next fall, what we want to do is start a Mexican project again. But you are right, most of our energy now will be made in the phosphorus, and for the fall, with the Mexican property. And we are looking for some partner for the James Bay area.
Okay. Bernard, our time has run up. We've used all our formal questions, but as always, I leave my guest with the last word. Any final thoughts that you'd like to add right now?
Oh, I think at the price we are trade today and for the next day we are a bargain, my friend.
Short and sweet. On that note, Bernard, I want to thank you very much for your time and sharing your thoughts with us about Arianne Resources.
Thank you very much.
Okay. And Arianne Resources trades on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol DAR. And you've been listening to Bernard Lapointe, President and CEO of Arianne Resources, on today's Small Cap Show, produced by AGORACOM. I'm Al O'Grady. Thanks for joining us.